All right, good morning. How's everyone feeling today? Good. All right, so again, just a little rundown before we get started. When it comes to the weights and the bands, again, it's pretty much focusing upper body, the core, and the arms. Once we stand, it's really, again, the core and our hips, working on our balance there. But let's start with our warm up. Let's do that sitting today. Let's start back relaxed on the chair. Let's relax our arms nice and slow. Let's do neck circles to the left. We can switch to the right. And let's relax. Good. Let's do one more for the neck. Same position, bringing your chin towards your chest. Then tilt your head back. Inhale, going forward. Exhale, going back. And relax. Good. So now let's stretch out our legs. Let's move to the front of the chair. Let's go to our hamstrings, bringing both legs out, toes are up. Let's have hands on your hips, leaning towards your toes. Let's hold for about 5 seconds. Bring yourself all the way up, and let's do this 5 times. And on this last one, once we feel a good stretch, let's hold for about 20 seconds. Now let's bring our legs back to center. Again, let's do the same structure with our groins. Our legs are out wide. Arms are straight between the legs as we reach towards the floor. Again, hold for 5 seconds. Bring yourself all the way up. And let's do this 5 times. And last one. As we pick up our chest, bring those elbows to your knees. Now bring your chest towards the floor, and let's hold for about 20 seconds. Now let's pick up our chest, bring those legs back to center. Now let's do a couple of stretches for the upper body. Our arms are down. When you're ready, let's bring the arms out, overhead, and down. Let's inhale up, exhale down. And last one. Good. Okay. Let's keep those arms relaxed. Let's do one more. Just bringing the shoulders up to the ears and roll them down. Inhale up, exhale down. And let's relax. Good. Okay. So now let's go to our exercises. Today, let's start with the bands. So let's grab those and we can have our back relaxed on the chair. Let's start by bringing that band behind your back. Okay, so let's begin with a couple of tricep and chest exercises. Again, these muscles help when we're pushing out of a chair, out of bed, any movement like that. So let's start by bringing elbows to your side. We're bringing the arms straight out, connect the palms, bring it back. Let's do this one for 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay. So now, still working that chest. Let's bring the arms out to the side. Keeping the arms straight, let's connect the palms. Bring the arms back out. Let's do this one for 8. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Okay. So let's pretty much do the first movement, but we're going to alternate arms this time. So again, elbows are to your side. Now let's start with that left arm going across your body. Bring it back. Switch to the right. And again, let's take your time. Find that rhythm here. Let's try one more each arm. And relax. Good. Okay. Let's bring that band out in front. So let's keep the tension on our triceps. This next one also helps with our posture. So let's grab that band, palms down. Let's bring the arms straight out as we pull the band to the side and relax. Let's exhale out, Inhale in. Let's try 2 more. And relax. Good. Let's shake out those arms. Take a deep breath here. Good. Okay, so let's give the arms a break. Let's do a couple movements with our legs. Let's start with our ankle. So let's wrap that band around your left foot. So let's take this one at your own speed. That left leg is straight out as we bring toes to the floor and relax. Good. So again, we're really stretching out the ankle, working our calf. And this really helps with blood circulation, which can decrease stiffness, inflammation, anything like that. Good. We can switch sides when you're ready. And again, we're bringing toes to the floor. Relax. Good. All right, and that's perfect. Good. So now let's focus a couple movements on our hips. Let's move to the front of the chair. And when you're ready, let's wrap that band under your hamstrings. From there, cross it over the knees. So again, for the next couple, we're really working our hips, which helps your body stay aligned as we're going through movements and exercises. So our legs are about shoulder width apart. Let's bring the knees out, hold for 3 seconds, and relax. Bring the knees out, hold for 3, relax. Good. Let's go for about 2 more. And relax. Good. Okay, let's stay in the same position. Next, let's use a little more of our glutes, which helps you move side to side. So when you're ready, we're stepping out with the left leg, bring it back, switch to the right. And let's do one more each leg. Perfect. Okay. Now let's finish with our arms. Let's put that band under both feet. So next, let's work on our rowing motion, which is our biceps and our back. So our arms are relaxed down as we slightly lean forward, still keeping a good posture. And let's imagine bringing your hands towards your back pocket and relax down. Let's try 2 more. And relax. Good. All right. Let's put the bands to the side. And when you're ready, let's grab the weights and we can start back relaxed on the chair. Okay. So now let's start with our shoulders. Again, that really helps our strength going overhead. So when you're ready, let's bring both arms up as we lift the weights and relax. Let's exhale up, inhale down. And last one. Now let's relax those arms, shake them out, take a deep breath. Good. So now let's go back to our triceps. Again, that helps us push. So just our left arm first. Let's bring that weight up as we bend the weight down, push the weight back up. We can inhale down, exhale up. Let's do one more. Perfect. Now let's switch to the right, bringing that weight straight up, bend the weight down, push it back up. And last one. Good. All right, again, let's relax those arms, maybe shake them out, take a deep breath. Good. And let's relax those weights on your knees. Let's do one more for the ankles sitting. So when you're ready, let's just lift those toes, hold for 3 seconds, then lift the heels, going back and forth. And let's do about 2 more each way. And relax. Good. So now let's finish with our upper body as we sit. So let's move to the front of the chair. And let's bring both arms down. So now let's work on our grip strength and our biceps. So with both arms, let's bend the elbows up and relax. Let's do this one for 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Let's put one weight to the floor. Let's do a couple movements for the core. So let's bring those legs out wide. Again, for this one, we're really learning how to bend at the hips as our back stays strong. So we're holding the weight on both ends at about your chest. When you're ready, we're bringing chest towards the floor. Pick yourself back up. Let's inhale down. Exhale up. And last one. Perfect. All right. Let's bring those legs back to center. We can put this weight to the floor as well. Good. So once you're ready, let's stand and start behind the chair. Okay. So before we go to the cones, let's one more time stretch out the ankle. So let's bring your left foot forward, right foot is back. Keeping both feet flat, bend the knees down, lean into that chair. And again, the more flat our back foot is, the more of a stretch you should feel in the calf and really working that ankle here. We can switch sides. And again, keeping both feet flat, bend the knees down, lean into that chair. Good. And let's relax. Perfect. Okay, so now let's really work with our cones. We can stay behind the chair, but let's get those ready. Okay, so again, a couple things before we get started. As we go through these movements, we're really trying to focus, one, really picking up our knee back and forth, even over-exaggerate it. And two, as we step over, really walking heel to toe, as we step back, walking toe to heel. So let's just have your left foot behind the cone. Hands either on the chair or your hips, whatever's comfortable. When you're ready, let's pick up that left knee, step over, pick up that knee and step back. Walking heel to toe and toe to heel. Let's take your time, really find that rhythm back and forth. Good. Let's try one more each way. And relax. Good. Okay, now let's switch your feet. Just have your right foot behind the cone. And same motion when you're ready. We're picking up that knee, stepping over, pick up that knee and step back. Walking heel to toe and toe to heel. And last one. Good. All right. So now let's go back to our side steps. Again, it's really good to really work side to side, which will help with our fall prevention and just really get comfortable with this movement. So let's bring both feet on the right side. Let's start with your legs a little closer than shoulder width apart. And let's have a slight bend in those knees. When you're ready, let's take a step over with the left, follow with the right, back over with the right, follow with the left. Good. Let's try one more each way. Perfect. Okay. Let's shake out those legs, take a deep breath, get our breathing back. Good. Now let's kick those cones out of the way. If you would like a weight for the next one, we just need one. And let's start on the left side of your chair. Okay, so again, let's go back to walking heel to toe, really finding that rhythm. So we're on the left side of your chair, holding the weight with your left hand. Let's bring that left foot forward, right foot is back. Right foot is heel to toe as much as you can. We're only moving that right foot. When you're ready, bring it forward, heel to toe. Bring it back, toe to heel. Again, we always have the chair if you need it. And we're trying to progress doing this movement looking straight ahead. But again, listen to your body. Do what's comfortable for you. Good. And let's try one more each way. And relax. Good. Let's switch to the right. So now the weight's in the right hand. Let's bring that right foot forward. Left foot is heel to toe. Now let's only move that left foot. Bring it forward, heel to toe. Bring it back, toe to heel. And last one. Perfect. Okay. Let's get back behind the chair. Let's do one more standing. And let's put this weight to the floor. So let's do one more, mainly for the calf and the ankle. Again, the more we move these muscles around, the better our walking mechanics will be. So our legs are about shoulder width apart. And let's really focus on our heel raises today. So let's raise our heels, try to hold 3 to 5 seconds, and relax down. Raise the heels, hold for 3 to 5, relax. And again, we always like to focus more on that hold than repetitions. Let's do about 2 more. And relax. Good. All right. Let's take a seat. Okay. So again, let's go through our cool down stretches. Just really relax our body, relax the muscles. And this is where we hold the stretches a little longer than our warm up. Okay. So let's sit in front of our chair. Let's go back to our hamstrings. Let's bring that left leg out. Our toes are up. Let's bring hands on your hips, keeping that back straight. We're leaning towards your toe until you feel that stretch coming up behind your leg. Once you feel a good stretch, let's take a couple of deep breaths in and out. And as you go through this stretch, again, the more you point your toe towards yourself, the more of a stretch you should feel in that calf. We can switch to the right. And again, our toes are up as we slightly lean towards your toe until you feel that stretch in your calf and the hamstring. And let's relax. Good. Now let's go to our ankle stretch. So we're trying to bring the bottom of your feet together. And we're trying to bring your ankles towards the floor as much as you can. I also push down on my knees, get a little groin stretch as well. Good. And let's relax. All right. So now let's do one more stretch today. Let's finish with our hips. Let's have your back relaxed. Again, we're always keeping a good posture. Chest is up. And let's cross that right ankle to your left knee. From here, hands go on the knee. Let's slightly push towards the floor. And again, if that feels comfortable, we can try to slightly lean forward, still keeping that good posture. And you should feel a deeper stretch in the hip and your glute. And again, if this stretch feels a little challenging, a little too much right now, doing it laying on your back, same position, it's a little easier. So if you want to give that a try or let me know, we can go through the movements together. We can switch sides. And again, hands go on the knee, slightly push towards the floor. As you hold this stretch, I have a couple announcements for tomorrow. Again, it's our last heart walk for the month. So at 10 o'clock is our healthy snack in the club room. 10:30, we will have a little 20-minute stretch class in here. And at 11 is the mile walk. So we encourage red, but that's up to you. But other than that, that's what we had today, and you guys have a good rest of your day. All right, thank you.